My name is Daniel Keller. I work as a UX designer for the Luxoft automotive line. I'm working in Stuttgart, and we are, in our innovation lab, we work on concepts of the future. And in our example right here, we show how an interface in 10 to 20 years could look like when the cars are driving themselves and we don't have a steering wheel anymore, we don't have screens in our car anymore, but we have a table instead, and we can display information virtually everywhere with augmented reality. Let's jump in our demo, in our virtual reality showcase right here. In 10 to 20 years in the future, it would be augmented reality, but I'm now putting the headset on, and then we can start with the demo. Okay, so now we are standing outside of our car, and the first thing I do is I check my own hands. I have my own hands here, and if I turn it around, I get a car key, and with my right finger, I can open the door. Now I will take a seat on the real chair and enter the car. Now we are inside the car, and we don't have traditional screens in front of us anymore or a steering wheel. It's a concept for 10 to 20 years in the future where the cars drive themselves, and we can display with augmented reality the information everywhere, like for example a status bar on the top with display information how fast we are going. With just a flick of my hand, I'm opening the menu of the car, just like this, and with the right hand I can select navigation system. For the use case, we are teleporting us right now to New York. You can look around. I can take my right hand, put it inside the map, and start scrolling around just like on a smartphone, but on the table actually here. And if I find a point of interest, like this one right here, I just put my finger in, hold it in for a second, and now we teleport there. And in this case, we teleported us to our favorite restaurant in New York. And right here we can choose whatever table we want. We have a big group of people tonight, so we want this table right here. So same flick with our hand, we press the button, and now we just point towards the table. All this would be displayed with augmented reality within the car. And we can always go back in the car, on the map, scroll around. Oh, and there's another point of interest. This is actually the Empire State Building. So I can just look around here and look how it looks from here. It's quite high. And we can teleport literally everywhere in the world. With a flick of our hand, we can open more apps of the car, like the climate control. For this, we teleport us into the desert so that we have a feeling that it's like 40 degrees outside. It's very hot. And with my right hand, I can put it on this element on the climate control and move it around. That's where the air will be coming from. We put it now to the right. And we can set the strength. And now I can actually feel the air coming from the right vent, which is blowing in the real world, but also in the virtual world, simulated with those particles. I can put my right hand again, put it to the left, and now the air is coming from the left side. As always, we can open the main menu again, go into the next app, like a media player. The music is displayed around us everywhere. Usually it's very boring and lists. Here you see all the covers and you can just choose anything. You can listen to this song, or to this song back there, or to this over there. If I want to have it a little bit more sorted, I can see, oh, some classical music, and now I have some classical piano songs, for example, right there, which are a little bit more relaxing. We can even go crazier and choose a fire, for example. We can display anything, and it actually feels as it would be warm right there. Like the virtual reality is telling your brain with all the light that there is actually a fire. It's not hot, but it feels warmer. And I can look around, and it feels very, very cozy, like it's very comfortable. And like this, we develop more and more function to test them, to see how the user interface in 10 to 20 years in the car could look like. At any point, I could also just open the door and get out of the car again.